We've had incredible feedback from our listeners. There have been interesting questions alongside those comments and feedback. And one of the most common questions is for listeners looking to start their own business, making the transition from intrapreneur to entrepreneur, what are those mistakes or common pitfalls that they should be aware of?
One, I would say, is doing it for the wrong reasons. So we've spoken about this before, making sure that you follow your passion and that there is passion behind the reason that you're doing this, that you're not just going into business for the sake of it and the sake of making money, because that's not a good reason. There's got to be something you believe in, are passionate about, and that's the fuel that's going to help motivate you. So I'd say that's definitely one of them. I'd say, and this is a common one that I see all the time, it's spend too much time building and too little time selling. So we've talked about the MVP, the minimal viable product. And so that's creating something that somebody will buy from you. Like, right. Don't take it further. So a lot of people are artists and they want to create the best possible widget, be it a software program, be it a training program, whatever it is. They're passionate about what they want to do and they want to be the best and create the best. But the reality is you don't know that anyone's going to buy what you have, and you don't want to spend months or years or hundreds of thousands of dollars or something building something until you've tested and you know that people are going to buy it. So it's a common mistake that I see all too often. So MVP, sell as soon as you can and get validation for the market that what you're creating people want. Very close to that is lack of clarity on the message. So we're living in a time where things are just so noisy. We're being inundated with emails and Twitters and Instagrams and Facebook. So we're just hammered and people don't have time to read through lengthy newsletters or emails. And so for you to get heard above that noise, you have to be crystal clear as to what the message is, crystal clear as to what problem you're solving for somebody and how you're going to get them over that problem. It takes a lot of time to think through, but you have to be clear in your messaging because you're going to be investing time in putting your message out there to your target audience, and it's got to be clear what you're offering them.
You've got to really grab their attention.
Yes.
Right. And you're 100% correct in that as we look at different sales cycles, because ultimately, regardless of what your business is going to be or what it is, and you're looking to scale it up, you're in the business of selling. Yeah.
I mean, people balk at that, but at the end of the day, all of us are salespeople. Doesn't matter if you're an intrapreneur, if you're an entrepreneur, doesn't matter what you're doing. You're essentially selling your ideas on somebody.
Yes.
So it's clear. And part of that selling is, being clear on your message. So absolutely.
It's interesting. If I reflect back to different parts of my career and journey, some of the top sales professionals who I had the privilege of working with or having on my team, when we had new hires join up and you would want them to shadow with the more tenured, seasoned professionals, would always push back and say to me, but Lara, I'm not the best person to have shadow because I do things my own way. Right. I don't follow the corporate way. And there was so much power in that in helping those individuals understand that's why they were successful, because they'd figured out a way to articulate their message for the product or service that was simple, compelling, and grabbed attention. Right. And it was personalized. And we've spoken a lot about being authentic and being natural and being vulnerable. And so if I had to put this all back together, Aaron, what I'm hearing from you is be sure that you're not just doing it for the money. Actually have a clear vision as to what you're doing.
Yes.
Make sure that you're not just working in the business, work on the business.
Yes.
And being very clear that you're in sales and get your messaging clear.
No, absolutely. Nice summary.